Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, home of the Old Dominion Monarchs, and we are close to a full house here as the fans believe that this team is close to keeping their promise. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the James Madison Dukes, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So James Madison's offense is on the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you've got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Back to the ground game on the left. Still running at the 40. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
He fires it out to the right. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Gets it out quickly. Stopped after making the catch. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
It seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. We can talk about the next game on the schedule. They're always looking forward to this one.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Dukes are on the move. Fast motion from the offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
To the air, it's Morris. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thompson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 11th play of this opening drive coming up at this one, a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Going for 6. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Unloads quickly. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Monarchs want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the inside give. Makes a man miss. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Quarterback on the keeper. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Almost moved the chains on that last one. It's 2nd and inches. Movement here from the tight end. Wilson will throw. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because...
And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
4th down and the punt. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. 1st and 10 coming up. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles, and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Wants to throw. It's Morris. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Is that even a play? What are you doing?
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. open the quarter with this first down play. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Smashes through the tackle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Hudson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Touchdown, James Madison. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll operate out of split backs. Give to the back. Nice move to keep running. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line. Might as well give it to him again. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Power football with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. We saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Still on his feet at the 35. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Morris. Quick strike complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Dukes will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Paul, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Fights off a defender. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Lets it fly. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. To throw, it's Morris. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They'll pin their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And the Dukes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Handoff from the shotgun. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. No reason to be too daring, too reckless here, so they'll take a knee and go to halftime all tied up. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Dukes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He leaves it with his back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wilson to pass. Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back got the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up for it.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Back to pass, it's Morris. Feeling some heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He's got it on the right. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Dukes! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points because the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Handoff from the gun. And more yards after contact. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down right here. His opportunity, gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
Trying to move them on the counter. Smacks him with the stiff arm. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll give it to him again. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wilson will throw. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Here's the handoff. At the 45 on his way. Nothing but green ahead. He finally steps out of bounds. A gigantic run that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Slams it ahead. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, James Madison. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
At the 35, he's open. Afterburners coming. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that one.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Can't make the play on the interception, and, man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Splits the uprights. It's good.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. You kicked a field goal. You're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
Got a little room. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Dukes. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Miles. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer. He's going for the big play. He's got it down the right side. Oh, look out. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Old Dominion. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up.
He's off to the races. He's at the 30. Past the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, James Madison. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Add those stats, young fella.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The incompletion brings up a second down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man to the left. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Monarchs in the hurry-up.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Catch in the middle. It's Butler. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Monarchs are marching down the field.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. They want to just keep throwing it. He makes a catch. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Wilson to pass. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Looking for They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the lone running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. give to the running back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? With jet sweep pass. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
They'll immediately call timeout. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Took a shot as he threw. Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Pocket starts to collapse, and the ball's loose in the backfield. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
It leads to second down.
4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Wilson will throw. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
Fourth down coming up.
After this, it'll be a wrap. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team